is so weird. What is that? What the heck? Interesting. But so I'm taking Journalism 105, which is the first introduction to journalism course, because I am a digital journalism major. Digital journalism, which is basically like the online aspect of journalism. So basically, my life goal isn't to be a journalist. I wouldn't mind it. I do really like writing, so I think it would be a cool job I could have for a while, or even like a side job writing for something. But I don't want my dream job. It's not to be a journalist, but the courses that they offer are really interesting to me. So they have courses like mobile app development. They have a course where you can learn how to fly drones and get certified in it. They have lots of writing courses, obviously, but then they also have media entrepreneurship and kind of the marketing aspect of it, and managing businesses online and all that kind of thing, which I think is very interesting, and I love that kind of thing. I love the online aspect of business and the creative side of business, because me personally, I'm a very creative person, and so just the regular business marketing field for me is a little too analytical and logical, which is not really my thing. I'm too idealistic to be completely logical, though I can be logical. It's just boring. But so I really like the creative side of things, because I do like business and entrepreneurship, and I want to start my own company when I'm older. But I'd rather be in charge of the creative things, designing, and the ideas is more my field. So basically, this major has a lot of courses that would help me in whatever I choose to do. Turning down the volume a little bit because it was kind of loud. But basically, so I have that, and then I'm gonna be taking, why do I keep saying that? Italian 102, Italian 102, because I am an Italian minor. I love Italian language. It is just so, I fell in love with it over quarantine, because I watched Call Me By Your Name a lot, and I loved the cinematography. And so it just it was so beautiful that I started really falling in love with Italy and the idea of it. So I started doing a lot of research about Italian culture and the language, and I just got so interested. Also, my stepmom, she is fluent in Italian because she was an Italian major in college. She also was in the medical pre-med or something, and then something else too, I forgot. But basically, she's an OBGYN, but she's also fluent in Italian and Spanish, so she's trilingual and a doctor. She's badass. But so she lived in Italy for a year when she was younger, and she's told me about all her stories and showed me pictures, and basically got me so interested. So over quarantine, I yeah, so the School of Italian, or the Department of Italian, emailed me, and they were like, not to brag, I don't have many academic accomplishments like this, so this was kind of crazy for me, but they emailed me and they were like, basically,